Get ready with me while I talk about 10 things that I wish I would have known before opening a salon. We're gonna keep it kind of simple today because I just have a couple errands to run. Nothing crazy. As many of you know, I have been a salon owner for a while. I have owned multiple salons and have reestablished multiple locations. We're gonna save the story for another time, but today we're gonna talk about the things that I wish I would have known before going bigger. Number one is nobody knows what the hell they're doing in the beginning. Like, I remember getting started and feeling like I should know what the hell I'm doing. Like, I kind of like felt like imposter syndrome or a little bit like of a fraud because I had a team of girls under me and I'm supposed to be their leader, and I felt like I should know what I'm doing, but nobody knows what they're doing when they first start doing something. You just have to learn as you go. And I wish I would have given myself a little bit more grace, because looking back over a year later, now that I have a lot more skill in my belt and I'm still not where I want to be, I would definitely tell myself to have patience. Number two is, have you ever heard this saying, slow to hire, quick to fire? It is unfortunate that I had to deal with a couple of people that I had brought on that were not in the best interest of myself or the salon, and I had to learn the hard way. Not everyone who says they are a coach is actually a coach and can actually coach you on your business. There are a lot of people out there that claim to be coaches in entrepreneurship, in salon ownership, even social media. I want to see the proof. Like, now, after I've spent so much money like investing into these coaches, I have gained a lot from a few of them, but I've invested a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money into some that did absolutely nothing for me. Just digressed. The importance of creating a social media presence. Hi, you're seeing me now, but a year ago I would have never done something like this because I was too scared. Obviously, I had to step way out of my comfort zone in order to create like a social media presence that I have obviously been working on. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, or any of that, but you got to start somewhere. You cannot, if you're going to open a salon, you have got to have a social media presence. If you're just kind of doing independent like booth rental or suite rental, like that's what I used to do. I don't think it was as crucial, just word of mouth. That's basically how I ran my business. But opening a salon, having girls under me that are relying on, people to know who we are, where we're at, all of that, like, you've got to create it or no one's going to know you exist. You are going to have to hustle like you've never hustled before. Like, you probably are thinking like, oh, that's easy, I've been hustling for a long time. No, you don't even know. If you haven't opened a salon, you don't even know. I'm telling you that right now, because I thought I hustled too, but when I opened a salon, I really hustled. Have been hustling, not stopped. I'm still doing it. And what that means is it's basically 24/7. Like, every once in a while I take a little time off and do like a family vacation stuff. And I'm actually lying to you, because now that I think about it, anytime I've even gotten away, had like a getaway with friends, a family vacation, I'm still like responding to clients and booking people and responding to messages and stuff. So that's what I mean. Like, yeah, you're gonna be performing like your job if you are still a service providing, on the end of service providing, you're still going to be doing that, but like when you get home, you're doing all the other things. And in case you're not sure like what the other things mean, I have to do all of my own book work, I have to order the supplies, I have to sometimes do my own cleaning, and I definitely do 100% of the social media. And if anybody does that, like that alone, I'm telling you right now, is a full-time job. But it has to be done in order to have the growth of your salon. And unfortunately, all of this is going to leave you with zero time for any of your family or friends. Well, maybe not zero, but very, very, very little. So you really don't have a life outside of your salon. Hear me out. You will eventually gain a life back again, but the beginning of opening up your salon in the first I don't want to even say first year, because I don't know anybody who just pops off in the first year, but at least the first like 5 years, you're just gonna be grinding. So know that if you're starting out, like, this is what you can expect, not having a life. Which takes me to the next part, is that your support goes from crazy big to crickets. This truth is gonna hurt, but in the beginning, your friends don't really think you're gonna do it. They don't think you're going to really like kill it. So they're supportive because they're not intimidated. But the bigger you grow, the more people will start to fall off of your bandwagon. And it's just important to know that right now, like right out the gate, that that's just what happens. Like, it's just a part of like anything that you listen to in entrepreneurship. Like, that's what you're gonna hear. All those like homies that were right there, ride or die, they go away. However, if you do end up with one or two like loyal, true ride or dies, just, you're very blessed. Nobody else is going to fix your problems, so you're gonna have to fix them on your own. Meaning, if you have a pissed off client, or if there's an issue at the salon, or your girls are fighting, like, that is on you. So you're not only taking on like all of the other hats, but you're also like dilemma solver as well. You are gonna have a lot of patience while your salon is in its baking phase. And what I mean by baking phase is that you can have the perfect recipe from the best baker in the entire world. You can have all of the same exact ingredients, and you can make it right the exact same way as the said person makes it. However, if you put it in the oven at 475 and only allow it to cook for 20 minutes, you're gonna have shit. So you have to remember that in business too. Learn that one from Andy Frisella. So I stole that one from him. But it's very, very true, and it's very important that people know that you have to have patience and you can't push things. So you have to know that in your first year of business, you're probably not going to grow to your full potential or even come close to like what your biggest dream is. And my 10th and final is to stay in your own lane. It is very easy to get caught up in the drama of all of like the outsiders, especially like your competitors. But keep in mind, every time you do that, you're taking your eyes off of your own lane. So you're literally stopping all production and moving forward towards your goals in order to try and focus on someone else's hate towards you. So you're canceling out a positive with a negative, and it never ever benefits you. It's never going to win. You're never going to get ahead by doing this. So keep your eyes on your own lane, and you will progress, and they will be background noise. You won't even think about them because you're going to be so focused on getting to your goal. And here's the fit check. I have a lot of really big things that I want to do this year. So if you gained anything from this, make sure that you follow, and I will definitely follow you back. And I hope that this helped in any way.